It's only money. It's only money.
So, back to where it really got started, where I became myself, where I really became my own. Junior year, I'd say sophomore year, we had a history teacher who just let us get away with a lot. He was a Vietnam War vet. We knew we could get him off topic, and when we did, he would ramble for hours. So we got him off topic damn near every day, and it was a good time. Moving forward, my junior year, I'd say this is the most ironic thing that ever happened to me in high school, maybe ever. I forgot to do my Spanish homework one day. You're a high school junior, you're like, I'll do it in the morning, I'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll do it next week, right? They don't care. So I'm in the lunchroom before school starts with my boy Cam Galgano, another fellow idiot. He's actually gone on to do great things, Cam, so more props to him, but we ended up, he gave me, I asked him, I was like, did you do the Spanish homework? I didn't do it, point blank, and he's like, nothing on this paper is the right answer, Hernandez. And I said, I don't care, give it to me. So I'll be honest, I wrote everything down word for word what he said. And that was not, obviously, we all cheat. We've all cheated in high school. Are you kidding me? If someone in this room is going to tell me they didn't, you're a liar. Anyways. I think so, at least, but what the hell, who am I? So, I turn in the homework, 20 minutes goes by. Dr. Burke is this guy, he's grading the papers in class. And Dr. Burke, in the middle of grading, just shouts out, Zacharias, come! Zacharias, come! El Cheapo. We're like, what? El Cheapo is like cheating in Spanish. So we got busted, we had to admit it, and on that very day, Cam and I got inducted into the prestigious National Honor Society for high school, for having the right GPA. So we got caught cheating, busted, and then inducted into National Honor Society on the same day. I find that rather ironic. Last but not least, some of you know me by a different name, maybe not even Zach. In high school, I was involved in an incident that I didn't know at the time was going to go on to create a somewhat of a legacy at the school, but something happened my senior year that just is still out there in the streets. It's known as the Apple Bandit, and I didn't create that name, but I figured now that I have time on stage, it's the right opportunity to set the story straight and let you guys know what really happened. So, you guys want to hear the real Apple Bandit story really quick? Really quick. I'll try to be brief. I know we got to get my man back up on the stage. Is anybody out there, give me a raise of the hands or a little shout if you're familiar with Bert Kreischer, the comedian. Yeah! Alright, so Bert Kreischer has this skit known as The Machine that he gives that's kind of made him famous. Every time he gives this, he takes off his shirt. I'm not going to take off my shirt. But I have something in my backpack that's very relevant to this story that I'll bring out shortly. But it's going to be my rendition of Bert Kreischer, The Machine. It's just going to be called The Apple Bandit. So it's a little different, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so senior year of high school, you're on top of the world, right? You're feeling free. Takes me back to September. I'm in lunch, sitting with a bunch of hockey boys, alright? Hockey boys, they like to get after it. They like to cause some chaos. A little, yeah, he knows, my fella knows. So we had a good lunch period, and one day I just decided I wasn't hungry enough to eat my apple. I was going to eat it before basketball practice after school. So I put it in my pocket, and after lunch, most guys just after lunch drink a lot of water. You got to go take a piss, go number one. So it just happened. We go. So we go to the main hallway bathroom, and I'm standing there just minding my own business, taking care of business, and one of my buddies, Pat Francis, is standing next to me, also taking care of his business. And he looks down. I don't know what he saw, but I know he saw an apple too, and he happened to just ask me. He's like, what you got that apple for? I'm like, I just didn't eat it. I don't know, I'm gonna eat it, when I get home or after school or something. He's like, no. It's like, you should, he paused for a minute and he's like, what do I do? He's like, you see that wall? You should throw it at that bathroom wall back there. I'm like, what? I remember standing there for a second just kind of thinking, like, what the hell is this kid talking about? That wall. I was like, all right, Pat, I remember, you could call BS on this if you want, but I remember having one of those moments, where it was like, I'm kind of meant to be in this situation. It was like a whoosh, a little rush, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm kind of just, we're in the right moment. This is meant to be, it's going to happen. So, at the time, I was probably 5'7", 160 pounds, soaking wet, and I played baseball my whole life, so I knew how to crow hop, and let me tell you, I crow hopped this thing. It was as if I was a right fielder like Vlad Guerrero, just hauling a guy down like a missile all the way down from third base. And I gunned this thing at the wall. And that wall exploded. The apple exploded. And we good? We good? I think we're good. So, apple exploded. I'm trying to finish up here. Yes, sir. So, Apple Bandit. So this ended up happening to go on. So the next day, I'm not.
It was my fault. I was trying to get a volume check. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. You can only get mad when it counts. Trust me.
All right. Is this working? Test. Kind of. All right. We'll be quick. All right. So the next day. Gotta love Lockport, baby. Alrighty. So the next day goes on, and I'm just eating my lunch, and Pat notices I have another apple. He goes, "Are you planning on eating that?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "I don't know, maybe not." So I just sat there for about 15 seconds, and I just decided that it was time for round two. Naturally, I got another adrenaline rush. So now the boys were amped. Now the boys at the table, the group of 15 guys, the senior rambunctious guys that like to get after it, they're all together. So we head off to the bathroom after lunch, and this time there's about 20 guys in the bathroom. 20 guys. I throw this thing, I'm telling you, I screamed this time. And I've got a loud voice. I'm not going to scream now because it would probably wake up the neighbors, but it could do some damage, and it did in that bathroom that day. And a lot of people took notice. So this went on to go on for a couple weeks. Every day I was whipping stinking apples at the wall, and guys were slamming. Guys were in the bathroom with me. I'd throw them. They'd be going nuts. They'd be taking stall doors going, woo! I kid you not, this was going on in a high school. And we loved it. Now, let you guys know, the Providence faculty, the deans, they weren't really, I don't know, they weren't picking up on it as quick as I thought they would. Came to find out that, so we went on Kairos. Kairos is a retreat, and I thought I was going to stop throwing the apples, but ended up continuing to throw the apples after Kairos. So Halloween's coming up. Halloween's a big day. I like Halloween. A lot of my friends said you should do something big for Halloween. I said, sure, why not? Ended up going into my fridge on October 30th, and I found a lot of ammo. A lot of fruit that didn't belong in there that needed to be gone. So we'd be gone with it. The next day I showed up with a lot of fruit, and this is the part. There's only a few minutes left, so anybody that's in a rush, I promise, we're almost done. Take care. Thanks for coming. Adios. I'm wrapping up. I know I've done whatever, but thank you. On Halloween, you have to wear a costume, of course, right? And I've grown up being a superhero fan my whole life. Grew up watching all the movies, Avengers, Dark Knight. So I decided to wear a gift that somebody had gotten me earlier in the year, and I happened to bring it. I got it with me over here, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick, just so you can get a visual of what took place on the day when this infamous incident went down, and it'll be. shit.
This much bonding since that documentary on Pearl Harbor.
So if you know the superhero Batman, I had a girlfriend at the time, senior year. She got me a Batman Snuggie. So I decided to wear that my senior year for Halloween. So I'm going to put it on real quick and tell the story. Alright, so this is what I looked like on the day this happened. Freaking idiot. So I show up to school that day with a lot of things in my pockets. And we go to lunch, and immediately we walk to the same bathroom that we had always walked to, the main hallway bathroom. Instead, today we found, me and my posse of guys, we found the head dean. His name was Purdy, just standing there strapped like this, arms crossed, blocking the door off. And then lunchroom monitor Patty Foster, she loved to shout the word garbage. She was standing there, and she just also had her arms crossed, did not want us entering. So they did pick up on, what time of the day it was happening. Finally, it took them a month. So, determined to fulfill my prophecy, I knew there was a science wing bathroom, and I had to hit that up. So we booked it to the science wing. There was a hallway monitor. Her name was Miss Bennett, sweet old Miss Bennett, chemistry teacher. I loved her. She used to love me. She saw me and a group of 15 to 20 guys walk into the bathroom at one time. And what she saw go down in there, are we out?
15 women, what?
No, 15 guys in one bathroom, that's right. Yeah, sausage fest, you got it.
15 women.
No, I wish, but...
I wish there was 15 women.
It's night time out!
There's freshman year.
Zach, just tell them what happened. Last, this is all you guys gotta know. I did something that I didn't know would go on to cause a lot of repercussions. I took out everything I had in my pocket. Happened to be a rotten banana, number one, a rotten pear, orange that had to be 3 months old, a lemon, and last but not least, an apple. Had all this in my pocket. And obviously, I started feeling guilty about doing this over the course of a month, as one would. Once I saw people telling me that they saw the janitor cleaning up my apple mess in the bathroom after it had happened, I started feeling bad. But on this particular day, I was determined to fulfill my prophecy. Yeah! Woo! So, here is the culmination of the story, and then I am out of here. I threw everything I had at that wall. It lit up this white wall, completely demolished.
Take it easy.
And I ended up walking out of there, going back to class, taking a test, senior year. This is 2013. I'm 24, my man. Senior year, I gotta speed this up, so here we are. I throw everything, I book it back to class. And during this test, I hear footsteps running down the hallway. I look over. I kid you not, this actually happened. There was a head dean at Providence, his name was Coach Healy. And I saw this wrestling coach running down the hallway at a decent pace, and this guy goes, "The Apple Bandit has struck again," on a walkie-talkie. "The Apple Bandit has struck again. We need backup. I'm not kidding. He invented the term, the Apple Bandit, not me. So I got caught the next day because after it happened, I walked past a surveillance video camera, and some freshman that was in the bathroom when I threw everything happened to rat me out and said that they saw Batman do it. So because I wore this, I got caught. I got 2 Saturday detentions, 2-day suspension. You guys have been great tonight. Thank you very much.